For the past weekend, I have been grinding Black Ops 6, and I want to apologize for the lack of videos, as I've had just been going to work. I've been working a lot, doing schoolwork, and my dad asked me to go to his house and spend basically my weekend there so I could take out the dogs and stuff like that, because he has dogs, right? While he was on vacation, I was just doing that, and I got my hands, and I was playing Black Ops 6 for the past weekend. And I want to give my initial thoughts and everything in this video, as Black Ops 6, if you guys don't know, is one of my most anticipated games out there for me personally. It's one of my more anticipated Call of Duty games. And I've been talking about Black Ops 6, Black Ops Gold 4, Black Ops 5, whatever they're going to call it, for the longest now. So finally getting my hands on the game. Here are my thoughts and everything about it. First things first, I want to say that I absolutely enjoy the game. I really do. I really like this game. You could tell that they were doing something new. You could tell there's an actual direction with the multiplayer and stuff like that. But there are a few problems and issues I feel like are more beta-wise than necessarily the whole game. I really don't have any problems with the core aspect of the game, like the omni movements or anything like that. The maps I think are fine. Like stuff like that, I think it's fine. But there's definitely some balancing issues and some server issues with this game. Every single game I played of the beta so far, I've lagged at least once. No matter if that's like a packet burst or just game glitching out, I have been lagging up the cheeks in this beta, and so that's a huge problem that I hope that they fix before the real game comes out. That's like my #1 problem, is just the server issues. They are horrible. Number 2, okay, the freaking Jackout PDW. Nerf that gun immediately. That is literally the best gun in the game, and you cannot use any other gun other than that because you're going to get watered. Simple as that. If you are trying to go up in a gunfight, like, you literally cannot use anything else and compete, man. It's just ridiculous. My next huge problem with the game, and this is not necessarily like the game, like the reason why this game, or I'll complain about the game, it's just that it's too sweaty, man. The beta is too sweaty. I'm just gonna say this right now. The beta is too sweaty. You have to jump shot, you have to do this and that so you can be somewhat competitive. But for the most part, man, I really enjoy this Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta. I really enjoy it, man. I feel like Black Ops 6 multiplayer is going to be great, man. I kind of have that same feeling like I did with Cold War, because when the Cold War alpha and beta were coming out, I was like, okay, yeah, this game's gonna be awesome. I kind of had that same feeling within Black Ops 6, man. I think the omni movement, once we get all used to it, it's going to be incredible. Gunplay feels really, really good. The time to kill is a little inconsistent. There's some times where you melt guys in 2 seconds, and then there's other guys where it seems like it takes a half a mag to kill somebody. So there is definitely some issues with that, but other than that, I really love the direction they're going with Black Ops 6 multiplayer when it comes to the small to medium maps. I'm pretty sure that's what they said in COD Next, that, oh, for multiplayer we're going to be focusing more on small to medium maps, and you could tell that they are focusing on that. Most of the maps in here, like Scug, Skyline and stuff like that, they're pretty small, man. Like, they're not really big maps at all, which it's okay, you know, but I personally would like to enjoy a game where it differentiates, or I can't even say that word, man, where it's small maps, medium maps, and big maps. I would like to see that, like, all aspect. But if they're focusing more on like medium and small maps, I'm fine with that too, because this game is very, very fast paced. This is a very arcadey and fast paced Call of Duty game, which is something that I personally like and I personally enjoy. And so I'm ready for the Black Ops 6 game and next month. Like, I think it comes out, what, October 15th or something like that. Next month is going to be the full release of Black Ops 6, and the open beta is actually going to be this weekend, man. So if you have not played Black Ops 6, bro, you can play it for free. Beta coming this weekend, and maybe that's going to swing your way, or maybe this video is going to swing your way if you're going to pre-order the game or not. But overall, Black Ops 6, man, the new skins and everything like that, I've been using like the Brutus skin. That's really cool. Like, the game feels good, the game feels fine. I really am going to play tons of Black Ops 6 when it comes out, and I truly believe that Black Ops 6 will be a great game. Is it going to be the best COD of all time, or do I have a feeling that it's going to be a great Call of Duty game? I personally do not. I don't have the feeling that this game is going to be great, but I feel like this game is going to be good, and that is something that I want. I expected this game to be good. I didn't really expect Black Ops 6. My expectations coming into Black Ops 6, I didn't expect it to be great, solely because of this whole like Warzone, COD HQ era. We all know how bad it is, right? When it comes specifically for Call of Duty games, like main Call of Duty titles, we understand that Warzone really changed everything when it comes to multiplayer and zombies. So I expect this game to be good, and I can safely say that it is good, man. I feel like the main reason why a Call of Duty and stuff like that isn't what it used to be, like why Call of Duty is not in the OG days, I guess you would say, it's solely because of Activision is like the main guys. But I feel like Treyarch is still Treyarch at the end of the day, and given what all they got, I feel like they made a pretty great product this year in Black Ops 6. It looks like it's going to be a great year for us COD fans, and personally, I'm just really excited. As I said, I'm really excited about multiplayer, and I'm really excited to play the zombies. I know zombies has been getting trashed on a lot, like Liberty Falls, for example. There's a lot of people out there that generally think that Liberty Falls is like the main Black Ops 6 zombies map. I don't think some people out there legitimately don't know that Terminus is going to be the main map of the game. I don't understand why people are really complaining about that too much, but that's a different discussion for a different video. I see some people on Twitter as well talking about how Black Ops 6 feels like Cold War. Oh, it feels like Cold War. How do you play Black Ops 6 with all the Omni movement and everything like that and say that, oh yeah, this is Cold War? This game plays nothing like Cold War in my opinion. I feel like Black Ops 6 is a lot more quick. The movement's a lot faster. The game is very, very fast paced. And it is way quicker than Cold War. Now, is that a good thing? Only time will tell. But as somebody who played tons of Cold War, over 1,000 hours, this game does not feel like Cold War at all. So that whole aspect and that whole argument of, oh, this game feels like Cold War, absolutely not. This game does not feel like Cold War whatsoever. Personally, after me playing it, some people might say that, whatever. But for me personally, I just don't know how you could play Black Ops 6 and say that, oh yeah, this is Cold War. I just don't understand it. But the game seems fun. The game is really fun. Most of my problems, as I said, it's in regards to just beta stuff, from connection issues to balancing issues to people playing sweaty. Like, other than that, man, I really think Black Ops 6 we're in for a good year. And I really do think that at the end of the day, Treyarch is going to do their thing. I feel like the post-launch content of this game is going to be incredible. Classic Prestige is back. The UI, oh, I forgot to say about that, man. The UI is beautiful in this game. It's way better than Modern Warfare 3. Also, one thing I really do love about this game, I probably should have said this a little bit earlier in the video, but I like how the attachments, they don't have that much negatives to it. Like a long barrel increases your range. Okay, perfect. Okay, but then the no stock, it makes your accuracy worse. Like, that makes sense. In Modern Warfare 3, you had to touch tons of attachments that, or Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, 2022, and a little bit of Cold War, you had tons of attachments that had positives but also had very, very bad negatives. Like, that just didn't make any sense. Like, how am I going to put a laser on my gun and the ADS is going to be slower? Like, that doesn't make sense. But for this game, they kind of went back to more simplistic side of things, and that's something that Call of Duty needs to go back to, in my opinion, is just being very simple and very easy to pick up. And I feel like Black Ops 6 is taking a step in that right direction, and hopefully for Infinity Ward and whatever games comes out next, that they take, you know, what's working with Black Ops 6 and then they build on it. But I do think that Black Ops 6 is very innovative from when it comes to first-person shooters in Call of Duty, man. Like, Call of Duty is very hard to innovate, as it's the same, same exact thing year after year. But I think the new Omni movement and the new stuff that they added from that to this, I feel like we're in for a good year. And, the new maps, like the new way they're approaching the game, it's very different, very new. We see some cool stuff return, which is nice. And yeah, those are like my final thoughts of Black Ops 6. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Black Ops 6. Are you guys liking the game? Are you guys disliking the game? Do you guys think the game is not really that good? Do you think it's bad? Like, let me know what you guys think, man. I see some people complaining about SPMM as well. I mean, that's going to be in every COD, so I don't know why people complain about that. You should have known coming into it that's how it's going to be. Also, being sweaty, again, that's like a minor complaint, but people have been saying that as well. I'm seeing some clips on Twitter, people doing comms, like freaking YY slide. I don't know how, but as I said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like, subscribe to your boy Diano, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Have a good day.